Hello, boys and girls. We are getting ready to begin our math practice pages. Now, I have my little picture up here of my dry erase board with my counters on it, and we're going to use them. I don't have yellow and red counters, so what I did is I have my printed ones, and then I took my other printed ones, and I flipped them over so that the plain side is showing. So we have printed counters and plain counters to use. Let's look at our dogs. Here in this group, let me get my pen, we have one dog. So we're going to bring down one counter, one printed counter. Here in this group, we have four dogs, so we're bringing down 1, 2, 3, 4 plain counters. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals 1. This is our 1 right here. I went a little bit below my line, didn't I? There's our 1 plus, right here's our plus sign, and then here's our 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to write our 4 there. 1 and 4, when they're put together, make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons, or 5 dogs in this case. Okay, let's go on to our next page. Okay, for numbers 2 and 3, the pictures of the cats, we're going to do something a little different. I have my 4 counters right here. Now these up at the top are out of the way. They're cleared from my workspace. I have 4 counters to represent 4 cats. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 cats and 1, 2, 3, 4 counters. So we need to break apart 4 and figure out how we can do that. So if I flip one of my counters over, and let me zoom in, pause it and zoom in so you can see a little. So there I zoomed in on my group of 4 counters. You see the 1 plain counter, and then you see the 3 colored. So how many plain counters do we have? We have 1, right? Write your 1 and draw a circle around just this 1 cat, like that, on your paper. And I'm going to change colors to show a different group. Now, how many colored counters do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. 3 colored counters. And so we're going to draw a circle around the last 3 cats here. So we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 can be broken down into 1 and 3. 4 equals 1 plus 3. Say that with me and point to each side where my arrow is. Ready? 4 equals 1 plus 3. Go ahead and do that again one more time. 4 equals 1 plus 3. Nice. What is the sign right here called? It is called the equal sign. What is the sign right here called? It is called the plus sign, and I'm going to erase those circles because you don't need those 2 on your paper. Now, let's look down here at number 3. I'm going to flip that over. How many cats do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many counters do I have out? 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do I have 4 counters out? I have 4 counters out because I have 4 cats in my picture. Now we need to break this 4 down into some groups. Let's flip over 2 of them and make 2 of them plain. So do I still have 4 counters here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I do. But I have 2 different groups, don't I? How many plain counters do I have? 1, 2. So we're going to write a 2 right here, and we're going to draw a circle around the first 2 cats, just like that. How many colored counters do I have right here? 1, 2. How many cats do I have left? I have 2 cats left. We're going to circle those other 2. And then what number are we going to write right here? We're going to write the number 2. Read this with me. Ready? 4 equals 2 plus 2. Go ahead and read it and point to the numbers and math symbols while I'm reading them. Follow my arrow. Ready? 4 equals 2 plus 2. What is this sign right here called? It is called the equal sign. What is this math sign right here called? It is called the plus sign, and that tells us to add together the 2 numbers. If we see the plus sign, we are adding. Let's look down here at number 4. To begin with, I am clearing my workspace and putting all my counters back up at the top because I'm beginning a new problem. How do you think pollution affects where animals live? If we have trash laying around and dirty water and we're not keeping our earth clean, do you think that helps or hurts the animals? It can hurt them, can't it? They can't live there as easy. Let's look at these 4 cats. It looks like they're living near this big, beautiful tree. We have 4 cats, so how many counters am I bringing down? I'm bringing down 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, let's leave 1 as the patterned or the colored, and let's put 3 plain, and let me put them over here where you can see them. So, how many cats are playing under the tree? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. How many counters do I have on my board? 1, 2, 3, 4. We could make up a math story here with these counters. We could say 1 cat was playing under the tree. 3 cats came to join them. How many cats are there in all? Remember, in all means do your addition. Do your addition. So, we would put them together. 4 equals, how many colored counters do I have over here? I have 1. And I'm going to draw a circle around 1 cat. Then I'm going to change color to show my other group. How many plain counters do I have? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to draw a circle around my other 3 cats, and I'm going to write the number 3. So we could take 4 and we could break it apart into 2 groups, 1 and 3. Read this last math sentence with me. Ready? 4 equals 1 plus 3. Try that again. 4 equals 1 plus 3. Right here in this last math sentence, can you put your finger on the plus sign for me? The plus sign is right here. Can you put your finger on the sign that means equals or equal to? Right here is the equal or equals to sign. Let's read that one more time. 4 equals 1 plus 3. Very good. Make sure you have that written. I'm going to erase it. Okay, I took away my picture of the counters because I want you to try to do number 5 and number 6 by yourself. I'm going to tell you what to do, and then you can pause the video and try to do them. You see 5 hamsters in each of the pictures. I want you to draw a circle around 2 groups of the hamsters. Take the 5 hamsters and break them into 2 separate groups. Put some in one group and some in the other group. And write your numbers over here, just like we were doing with the number 4, except now you're doing it with the number 5. Go ahead and pause the video and do that, and then when you get those finished, go ahead and click the video again, and we can do number 7 together. Okay, number 7 is very similar. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hamsters. Go ahead and draw your dots for 5. And you need to break these apart into groups, but they can't be the same as up above. For example, watch me do this, okay? This may not be the answers you have, but that's okay. See how I took my 5 hamsters and I circled different groups? How many do I have in this group? 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to write my 3 over here. How many do I have in this group? I have 2. So in my top one, 5 equals 3 plus 2. Now look down here. I'm going to do it a little bit differently. How many do I have in my first group now? 1, 2. I'm going to write my 2 first. And how many do I have in this group? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to write my 3 next. Now, 5 equals 2 plus 3. We still get 5, but we're splitting it up differently. Now, look down here, and I'm going to change color since I used blue to draw my hamsters. I'm going to circle that one, and I'm going to circle these. How many hamsters do I have in this group? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to write a 4 there. And how many hamsters do I have in this group? 1. So I showed 3 different ways to get 5. 5 can be 3 plus 2. 5 can be 2 plus 3. Or 5 can be 4 plus 1. 3 different ways to get the same number. Thank you for doing this video with me today, boys and girls. Have a great day.